next question, Vagele Kabanyana asks, would it be possible for the newly elected NEC to recall Zuma, considering their mandate would be to unify the ANC? What is your view? Okay.
I think because of the levels of enmity between the two sides, I think there'll be a lot of appetite to make sure that Zuma is out of power, out of the presidency, should the Cyril Ramaphosa camp win. People don't want Jacob Zuma. People from that camp do not want Jacob Zuma in power. So I believe that there will certainly be appetite to do so. There'll be a lot of resistance, obviously. And I think it may actually lead to very, very serious rupture and a possible split in the ANC if it happens, which is why a lot of people are saying let's keep him in place until 2019. But then on the other hand, if the Dlamini Zuma camp wins, I think there will be less appetite to recall him, but then at the same time, there are people in that camp as well who think that him remaining in power till 2019 might actually be a liability when they go to elections, that he may actually cause a lot more damage and damage the ANC brand ahead of 2019. And they would also want to position their candidate as the person who's already ensconced at the union buildings and make sure that when she runs in 2019, she's running basically it's almost a re-election in a way.
And do you think then that should the CR17 camp emerge victorious, Rapule, and there would, as Muli says, be a desire to recall Jacob Zuma from the presidency, what do you think the impact will be of public opinion in this regard? Because there is a groundswell of public opinion that he should be removed. Or am I reading it wrong?
I think they would use precisely their public opinion to make the argument for him to go. However, my view as to whether or not they would remove him immediately after December is that probably not immediately. I think they would not want to be seen to be too triumphant. They would have won. I'm talking about the Cyril camp. If they win, they would have won, but they would still want to be seen to be reaching out to the other group, which is quite sympathetic of President Zuma. So I think what might happen is that in the initial months, maybe the first 2-3 months, Zuma would still be there, but there is no way he would still be there by 2019. It might not happen immediately because of the kind of message that they would want to be seen to be sending out to their supporters and the message about ANC unity. So they would not do it immediately. But I think, as we have seen in the last few months, there's so much skeletons that are coming out concerning Jacob Zuma that they would be hard pressed to ignore those. I think even next year there would still be stuff coming out that their hand would virtually be forced.